4 rings, NBA Finals MVP in 2017.
What?
And tonight, 2 of the more methodical offenses in the league here, Grant, with so many teams going fast. What makes teams want to go slow?
Well, first of all, I love this throwback game. This is back during my era in the 90s, this slow-paced game. But in all reality, look, there's different paths to success. And obviously, these teams are best suited for a slower, more deliberate attack on the offensive end. Hey, like I said, there's different styles. You're real smooth, I'm not, but we both get the job done on the call.
And typically, coaches who play slow, they believe in their play calling and their half-court offenses. It's true. Now here's Mitchell. Rebound, Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Mark there with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Think about this, BA. Watching Conley play over the years, it's still a crime that he's never been voted to an all-star team. I get that there are a lot of talented point guards in this league, but at some point, give the man his respect.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
And he lobs it up top. And Mitchell with the slam.
He dunked on himself.
He put some rage into that one, BA.
You're telling me. Well, teams know how valuable Conley's been. Just look at his last Memphis contract, Grant. 5 years, $153 million respects.
And that exactly proves my point. Now, at the time, it was the greatest contract by total value in NBA history. Yet the man doesn't play in one All-Star game? How does that make sense?
Doesn't go that time. And Utah the other way now.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Myers for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. And by Gobert. Inside. A rebound by the Jazz. Conley with the ball. Driving to the basket. And makes in the layup.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
Ooh, great feed that time from Gobert.
Oh, pretty defense. Protecting the rim.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over. Such a good all-around player. Donovan Mitchell gives you points, rebounds, assists, and steals. On top of all that, he's a tremendous closer.
And the effect Mitchell's had on the Jazz, it really helped heal the wounds of Gordon Hayward, spurning the franchise to sign with the Celtics.
Yeah, that year, BA, Donovan Mitchell arrived, Gordon Hayward failed. You can imagine what Mitchell Hayward, Gobert nucleus would have looked like. Wasn't meant to be. But ultimately, Donovan Mitchell seized the leadership role that Gordon Hayward left behind.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And the defense got away with it there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Listen now, when I saw all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Favors. Oh, it's stolen by
Mitchell. Come on, pass to the owl.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Over Clarkson. The rebound by Favors.
Favors using his opposing frame to rock the rim.
Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Mitchell. Over Clarkson. And too long on the shot.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul can take you right out of it.
Bonus.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
He was a part of that terrific draft class in 2017. Donovan Mitchell was somewhat unheralded, but they turned out to be the best of the bunch. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
If you're the defense, not much you can do. Donovan Mitchell had his mind made up. Bad intentions. And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Let's go.
Drops in the three.
This is how Ingles went from being undrafted to big money. He does a lot of things for you, but stretching the floor is number one.
And he misses his first shot. Clarkson outside. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Defended by Gobert. Back to Conley. And the 10-footer finds the target.
What you like about Conley?
Ooh.
A nice assortment of shots in that mid-range area.
Okay.
Rudy Gobert
Okay.
is all-star for the first time last season, and it was well overdue. Gobert has been one of the best centers in the league,
Yeah.
anchoring the Jazz defense and adding to his offensive skill set every year.
Here's Clarkson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Oh,
It's blocked by Gobert. Here's O'Neal.
what?
So far offensively, searching for his first points of the
Like
game.
10 dumb shots.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break through.
You know, talking about Gobert's offense, the Jazz will actually run plays through him right now.
You know, Brian, they
Yes, sir.
have to trust him more. Like you said, put the balls in his hands. And
Yes, sir.
right play. He's much quicker passing out of the double team. Starting to see more of him. More decisive with his post moves. And all-star voters, they are seeing that.
Now here's Clarkson. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And Gobert with a block.
You gotta keep your head on the swivel when you go up against Rudy Gobert.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Uncovered.
Wow.
It's a back iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Gobert inside.
Damn, that one's good. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Conley.
Don't shoot it all late,
With
huh?
another miss.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Pass to O'Neal. And Gobert with a block. 6 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Utah leading. wing, Clarkson.
Let's go.
Pointer saves the triple. The three is up.
Yeah, right.
From three. Ingles got his
Fake
first
ass
bucket of the
shit.
game, and he's on the board for three.
One of the better jump shooters in the league with a hand in his face. Ingles ringing true.
The three from Mitchell. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Ingles. To the wing, right side. Gobert inside. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession.
Missed the motherfucking one.
There's 31 seconds left to the second period. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. And the basket is good.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
And that one missed.
Come on, man.
Now Mitchell. Up and over Conley. Second chance effort. Pass to Gobert. Here's Favors.
Passed it right through me, huh?
Favors using his imposing frame to rock the rim.
He got it up.
4 rings, NBA Finals MVP in 2017.
What?
There's been defensive multiple times. Last season was
What the hell was that, bro?
He has many years ago.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
So be a guy who wore number 45 in college because of Michael Jordan. Mitchell has been doing his best MJ impression ever since he entered the league. He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here we go, all alone. And that one's good. And now it's a 9-point Utah lead.
Woo-hoo, just great work catching in on the fast break.
Ah.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. He is a scoring machine right now, but he needs more support from his teammates if they want to win this one.
Well, obviously, it's hard to compare anyone to the GOAT. But one similarity is the way Mitchell can take over a game, Brandon.
And I really love that about him. I mean, he can do it with drives, rebounder, and of course in transition. Now, once Mitchell gets on the roll, he's almost impossible to stop. He's been Utah's go-to scorer down the stretch ever since he put on the Jazz uniform.
6th man of the year.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The league resumed this season with a reduction in revenue, approximately 40% of which usually comes from gate revenues and attendance. That's required compromises from all of the stakeholders. And as eager as everyone is for the return to normality, it's a process and a painful one for the league's pocketbook.
Yeah, that's right. Good point, Allie. Thank you.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates. They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half. Offensively, 4 straight and counting.
On the take. And that bucket makes it.
It's younger, players more developed, more skilled. It is
Ah,
the environment that we're in here now in the NBA. And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Pass to Favors. There's a minute 40 left to the third quarter. Sova up top. Pocket 6. One is off. Some solid defense from Favors. And so it's Utah with it. They've led by as many as 4.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, He finishes with authority.
Ilyasova outside. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Ilyasova's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell into the lane. This is off the right iron. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3.
Ah.
Pulls it in.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
Outside Mitchell. From behind the arc. Here's Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
Derek Favors is a strong-willed player who fights for extra possession. You gotta box this guy out whenever a shot goes up.
Here's Conley. Count that one. Conley's got 9.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Oh, it's covered by Mitchell. Here's Ilyasova. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Now here's Conley. With the floater.
Yeah.
And he takes it up and lays it in.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pass to Favors. And the dunk by Favors.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Now Favors. So solid defense.
You know what you thought you was doing.
And the Jazz with possession. They've got a 9-point lead. Outside Conley. Launches it. Clarkson grabs a miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Ingles. And the 3 off target.
Tremendous box out. I love how he bodied up, held his ground, textbook. Old school rebound.
Ah, come on.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Favors. To the paint.
Should have batted here, man.
It's deflected.
The long reach of Favors can have a real impact, especially when he leads around quickly in time for blocks.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Conley on the attack. Oh, and that's it with the kiss.
You've got to do more than that. Mike Conley, just essentially nailing the shot. Really, his way through contact.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to O'Neal. Sends it home from 3-point land. And the Jazz lead by 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Conley on the attack. To the right side. Takes the 3.
Let's go.